Not to recall, I put down a couple fingers behind home plate. I think Delgado hit one in the upper deck in Toronto, and Eric Anthony hit one in the upper deck in the old Astrodome. But that might have been the furthest one I've seen.
Just some numbers that we brought up during the broadcast. 7 runs 26 times this season. That's the most in the major leagues this year, and the last team to do that was the '98 Yankees. How special could this team be, the way they're playing right now?
Well, I mean, it's, we've had a really good homestand again, which is important that we take care of our business at home. I said in spring training I thought we were going to score a lot of runs. I did. I just had a good feeling about the offense that we had, the power that we had, and things that I saw. And we've gotten contributions from so many different people. Maybe people that you didn't expect so much, but that's the game of baseball. Sometimes that happens, and it's been fun watching, and we got an important road trip, and we got to keep it going.
Were you pleased with the way the pitching shook out today, and your thoughts on Herman?
Yeah, I was. I kind of made, in a sense, you think about, I could have went to Herman in the third inning and pressed it, but with the lead, I thought I'd go to the experienced guys and see what happened. And, if we needed him at the end of the game, I would use him. If we didn't need him, I would have him for tomorrow. So I chose to do it that way, and I was really pleased. I mean, guys got big outs for us. They really did. We have the one inning where we got in trouble. We gave up, 3 or 4 straight doubles. But then we kind of settled in, and guys kind of got some big outs. So I was really pleased. And Herman, I thought he did a really good job. I mean, it's not easy your first time out to control your emotions and come out and throw strikes, and that's exactly what he did.
Dan?
I know you said yesterday, these wins don't count any more than a close win. But when you pile up wins like this, like the last 5 against divisional opponents, can that have a carryover effect, whether for you guys or for your opponents when, it's just kind of overwhelming?
Tomorrow's a new day. I think it just means guys are swinging the bats well, and you want to keep that going. To me, that's what it means, and it depends on your starting pitcher against their starting pitcher moving forward. But, it means something. I think it does, and it lets teams know that we can score runs in bunches, and leads aren't always necessarily safe. So I guess it can.
Brian?
Joe, what's it like for you to fill out a lineup card where Judge and Gary Sanchez are both hot? Because you haven't had that really yet.
Yeah, it's really nice, and you're seeing some big run production, some big home runs. I'm not sure how many RBIs. Aaron had 5 maybe today. Sanchez had 3. He had 3 or 4 yesterday. It's great because these are big power bats, and when those guys get going together, you're scoring runs.
In the middle, Joe?
Joe, how you describe Aaron Judge at this time when he leave all the major league, all the American leagues, the whole category?
Well, I mean, he's had an unbelievable, first 2.5 months of the season is what you look at. And, again, the homers are great and the RBIs are great, but I look at the 2-strike hits and his discipline and the walks and how he makes pitchers work and going first to third and going first to home and everything that he does. I mean, it's just not a power bat. This is a complete player, and we're reaping the benefits of it.
Wally?
Hey,
Go
how
ahead.
you feel or how you pleased as a manager to have 6 guys in your lineup with double digits, and you expected something like that beginning of the season?
Well, I felt like we had that capability. I'm not so sure I felt it would be this quick. I think, we're going to have more too. I think we're going to add to that. But I didn't think it would happen this quick.
Wally?
Joe, I want to follow up on Dan's question. There was a time where if you had a stretch of 13 games against AL East teams, it would be pretty scary. It could even, be a season ender. Do you get the feeling like the balance of power is shifting in the division a little bit toward you guys?
Well, I think we've improved. I think that's the bottom line. We've improved. And it's just, our offense has improved a lot. But our starting pitching has improved and pitched really well. And our bullpen has been really good again. And, we've been without Chapman for almost a month, and guys have done a really good job in his absence. I mean, you think about the job that Green's come up and done. Really important outs. So I believe we're an improved team.
Joel?
Joe, we played almost 40% of a season here. Are you surprised we haven't seen a cold streak from Judge yet, where maybe the league has figured out something, or he's just a rookie who goes through things?
You know, the one thing that he's remained is disciplined. And I think when you have disciplined at bats, you don't necessarily go into long, extended cold streaks. If you're taking pitches, that means you're seeing the ball well. And what I think he has found is he doesn't have to try to do too much. You know, he hit a line drive out to right field. It was just a line drive. For most guys, they're hoping it gets in the gap. His just went out. I mean, his power is incredible, and his ability to use the whole field has been special. And those guys that can do that, you know, a lot of times stay away from extended cold streaks because of their discipline and using the whole field. It means their approach is right.
Dan.
Do you think you'll have to make a move for tomorrow? Just 'cause
Yeah,
the
I'm going to
bullpen?
have to go see what we have to do. I'm sure Cash is in there waiting.
Anyone else? Oh, sorry, Dave.
Joe, you're pretty locked in during the game, but when Judge's home run went out, it seemed like a lot of veteran players were kind of going crazy and amazed at what he did. How unusual is that? I mean, he seems to be kind of, you know, changing these guys into going gaga over these shots.
Well, I think our guys realize it's special to watch, and his power is special. I mean, this is not something you see every day. And, you know, I think about what we saw from Gary Sanchez last year. That's not something that you see every day. And what he's starting to heat up, too. So, I mean, how can you not get excited over the home run he hit?